mud.
Yes, that's hilarious.
You know what I mean? We'll do that. Are we shooting? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Can you hear me? Are you live? We're live! Here we go, guys. All right. Today is the day that we release the video of the 1-year process of purchasing the Bobcat T650. Guys, when you're making a purchase this big, I'm not one to jump into things. I do a lot of prayer, a lot of research, and a lot of demoing and abusing resources that these big companies have with their machines. So we went through the process. We've rented a lot of machines. We've demoed about every machine that there is. And we finally made our decision to purchase the Bobcat 650 wide track 2-speed. It's gonna be an awesome machine. You gotta check out this video.
Dad.
Hold on a second. What's up, son? We're gonna do a review on the machine. We're gonna do a breakdown on the maintenance. We're gonna do a walkthrough of the whole machine, and there's gonna be a timestamp like here or there, somewhere over here, where you can fast forward and get to the things that you wanna see instead of watching. I think it's gonna be like 30 minutes. No, probably not 30 minutes, but it's gonna be a long video. So check it out, let me know what you think, and I think you'll be happy. I'm pretty excited about this machine. Like I said, it was a real drawn out process. We demoed almost every unit in the industry. And this is the best machine for us. Maybe not for you, but it is for us, and we're going to show you why. All right, guys, super exciting day. We are actually headed to go pick up a skid steer. I'm nervous. I got like butterflies. I'm nervous. This is a huge purchase. So we're getting us a skid steer. We sold ours last week. We're getting a new one this week. And so it's, well, no, sold my old one a few weeks ago. And we're buying a new one today. It is a Bobcat T650. It's the wide track, it's got the high flow, it's got the 2-speed. It's gonna be an awesome machine for us. We did a demo on this a year ago. I started looking at doing this purchase. I've demoed John Deere, Takeuchi. I've demoed John Deere, Takeuchi. Yeah, guys, let me tell you a little bit about the Takeuchi. All right, guys, this is the machine we just got done demoing. It is the TL10 by Takeuchi. So this isn't the one we actually demoed. This is one that's a trade-in over here at Hug & Haul in Little Rock. But I wanted y'all to see like some of the big concerns we had with like going with our Bobcat was this right here. This is a step and going in to the machine. It creates a terrible blind spot for you, so you can't actually see where your forks and everything are going into the sod or the pallet of rock. And so when you do the big sod rolls, you can't see the bottom of the rolls, and so it's causing the sod to drag. It's just made it very difficult. Also, you know, just it's a very large machine for no more lift capacity and horsepower than what you get. So it's a huge machine. So that was like my two. It was very, you know, for functionality, a new machine. It did ride nice, especially coming from a 2008 LS 180 from New Holland. But, you know, pros and cons besides that was how big it is, and then this plate here that created a terrible blind spot. So and then the price on it was $7,000 more than our Bobcat. So that was one of the big things there. That's all I got. Just a lot of different machines, and so, you know, we've finally decided to seal the deal on Bobcat, and pretty pumped. We're doing a complete overhaul and expansion in our landscape division, so MJ is solely over our landscape division, and we are doing a complete overhaul for that. We had a couple jobs that weren't able to really get them to grade and smooth up the way we wanted, and you know, just I take a lot of pride in what I do, so I'm sticking my neck out there. We're gonna make this investment, and it's for the better for the company and for the better for our clients. So I'm pumped. Let's hit the road and let's go check it out. That's our man David, driver for John Jenkins, hooking us up with a load of gravel this morning here in Mayflower. So we're gonna pick up our machine, go meet him, start putting this gravel out. demoed Kubota, really good machine, just extremely overpriced. They're proud of their name. So we have a Kubota, we bought it brand new, but I didn't price check anything on tractors, so that's why we have a tractor. That's a Kubota. And so yeah, demo on the Kubota, good machine, a lot of power, great machine, really, extremely overpriced. It's about 10 to 12,000 more than competitors units. So here's another one we demoed. That's John Deere, and a really good machine. They have a compact track loader. The big reason why we didn't go with John Deere, it does great. My buddy Matthew McAllister down at McAllister's Landscape Supply, he's got one, does great. We got a bid or a price from one of the guys, and ended up going up. I think it's hitting us like at 52,000, and which was a great price on the unit. But we decided to really go like 2 sizes bigger, going with this Bobcat. And so we're going to spend about $10,000 more, but we're getting a machine 2 sizes bigger. It's got high flow, wide track, all the perks, and we were just extremely happy with it with that demo we did last year up here at Angelos, actually. So kind of neat to see everything full twist. Initial install up there at Angelos Gardens. We did a demo on this unit. Now here, 1 year later, we're doing a follow-up on a phase 2, and we're purchasing the machine. So, you know, it's great salesman. They didn't even push me. I called them back. So Brian over at Hug and Haul, you know, great job for not being a pushy salesman. It sealed the deal for you this time. Alright guys, we just took our exit. We're about to be rolling up at Hug and Haul.
Turn left onto Scott Hamilton Drive.
Quarter mile on Scott Hamilton Drive. We're gonna be rolling up. So my dad beat us there. Don't have a clue how, but he did. He beat us there. So here we go.
Scott Hamilton Drive.
It's like Christmas. Alright guys, we're here. We're going in, sign some papers, and buy us a skid steer. So let's do this. There we go. Got the delivery truck. Alright, here we go. This is our machine, guys. The big reveal. The big reveal. Look what we got right here. This is our new skid steer. New paint job. It's called Aged. That's right. What's going on?
What's up, buddy? Here she is.
Put some fresh paint on it, roll the odometer back.
Yeah. I rode it in reverse all last night, but
just got it back to zero.
Going back. I got it back to at least 2.3.
Right on.
And test it. You want to be touching both, but not too much.
Is it just grease?
What you do is there's a little piece right here that you pull up on.
Got a little pin.
No,
It's on this side.
Yeah.
So you just pull this pin up, take it out, pull that, and all you got to do is pull it up off. In here, you do have, this one has reverse fan, okay? So
Reverse what?
Reversing fan.
Okay.
So you'll have a fan on the back that it automatically reverses to blow air out. It doesn't clean out your radiator necessarily, but it's going to keep debris off the top. When it's in this position right here and it's green, that's automatic. Okay, you can turn it off if you don't want it to run, or if you want to do manual, you just hold it in as you're going, standing, whatever, and you'll hear the fan kick on and turn in. This is your button for your Bobcat right here. Is this one up and down?
Now, has this got one of those key codes on it?
Yes, it will. It's set up right now as the last 5 of the serial number. So you can change it to any other 5-digit number.
Is there a key as well, or is it only
No,
the
it's just a knob.
I mean, there's
Now you have. Who wants them? It's for the door. So you can have them.
lock them out?
You can lock the door, and you can put a key code in here.
Okay.
definitely one.
This button right here, if this is up, this is hydraulic bucket positioning, so it keeps your bucket level as you're going up. So if you're loading trucks or whatever, you can turn that on and you're not having to sit there and work that. Obviously your parking brake. This, I don't know if you run case controls or not, but this is your 2 different controls. ISO means you're independently shifting. This will be your travel, this will be your bucket. Or if you do an H controls, both are moving forward, backward, and side to side will be your lift and tilt.
Okay.
Do you use float much with your bucket?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Push down on the joystick, hit the yellow button.
Okay.
Let go, it'll be in float.
Okay.
Take it out, push back. Every so often going up, taking this off, clean the radiator, oil cooler, everything out.
You said not to service the air filter until
you have a code that comes up.
okay.
Your hydraulic reservoir is on the side, on your side. The best way to check it is with your bucket flat on the ground. So your Bobcat will have a little bit of an angle to it. It's gonna not show much if you're like this, it's holding fluid in, but if you're about right here, then the hydraulic reservoir is right here. Other than that, water fuel separator, I would recommend making sure you have a filter on your tank.
Talking about our big tank.
On your big replaceable system. So we'll do injectors, common rail, and high pressure pump. But when you're running 25,000, 30,000 PSI on a high pressure system, you get any sort of moisture in there, it's gonna throw it in the gym.
Okay.
So that's why. I mean, it's not hiding anything.
Is there an
This
inline
requires
filter?
clean fuel. What's that?
Is there an inline fuel filter on this thing, or is it? Okay. Battery, starter,
Starting to get to that point where it's
alternator, fuel
you'll
filter,
turn this machine on when it's cold.
engine oil filter, belt.
Say wait.
Everything's super easy to get to. This is awesome. Air filter right here. Injectors. Super easy service. Way better than the New Holland LS 180 we had.
What is that red button?
Okay, so if you get stuck, your machine dies, you run out of fuel, and you have your bucket up, can't remember which one it is. I think you push down and turn, or pull up and turn, one of the two, and it's gonna just lower your bucket.
Okay.
Okay, just releases the
It
hydraulics.
releases all the hydraulics out of your bucket.
It's a parachute. Or what is it? Ejection. Yeah, it's
Gonna
ejection.
open this all up.
And launch
So
you
you
up
do
in the air.
have 3 ways, obviously. If you do get stuck in the machine, pull this, it'll take the seal and take the back glass out. You can go out the back, you can't get out the front. You can pull these orange handles. Obviously, you're probably gonna bust your glass if you do that. This is the main one. If you have everything free underneath you, this will allow the bucket to go down.
Okay. If you pull the deal for the rear glass, do we have to come have it resealed or anything like that, or you just set it right back into place?
It's a pain in the butt. It just sits in this right here.
Okay. All right.
Now these just loosen this up where you get this out of the way if you get stuck.
You pull these and it's gonna release it off of this rail.
It's probably gonna break the glass.
So, well, Now, if the door's shut, these are going to be undone, so it's going to mess up. But the main thing about it is I'd much rather break this that's $200 or $300 than get your frame warped, and then you're going to spend about $1,200 to get the whole assembly. Because I've had customers that were worried about breaking their glass, and they warped it because they undid this and left it hooked up, and so it warped this part. They put a new glass in, shut it, and it busted because their metal was warped.
That's what I'm saying. He got his spot.
Obviously, your AC's here.
I know I run all that.
All right, so if you can you see through that?
Yeah, I can.
Hit number 2. Once it goes orange, it will lock the machine to where when you have to come into the machine, it will require the code.
And then when we do the service, do we do the fuel, or we'll say when
Well,
to change
actually,
the
I
fuel
have all this
filter?
stuff in here. It'll kind of show you.
I was gonna say, I know the air is gonna tell us when to do it.
Yeah.
And
What I
then
didn't know
also,
about.
also your air, your AC filters, you have one on each side right here. So you just lift your arms all the way up, take that out. And you have 2 AC filters.
Whenever you just replace them, you clean it back.
You can probably clean those a little bit. It's not going to be that big of a deal.
I mean, would it be on paper or what else?
Yeah, I mean, I think these still have metal. They have a little metal outside of them.
Okay.
It's just the reason you don't ever clean the engine ones is because they are disabled. And we've had rental companies that have had customers that have just sprayed them out and basically ripped them and put them back in, and they collapsed and toasted an engine.
As far as strapping these down, I see the tube in the front.
The easiest way when I hauled them, I get 2 short chains and hook right here, or just take a really, really long chain and put both your hooks right here and binder it on both sides, and then just run one through right there. So I always ran 2 binders on the front, 1 on the back, but I used a really long chain and just took 2 hooks, just hooked it on both sides right here, and just had them.
You just put the hook right there?
I just put the hook right here,
and then go down to
and then just have my binder on the trailer and hook, and have the rest of the chain dangling in the bucket, hook here, and run to that side.
in your book, going through that. Will it tell us how many grease points there is to grease this?
Yes, it will tell you that, and then also you have on the back of it. On the back of this. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait on your go ahead. I want you to go run the machine first.
Okay.
If you don't mind, let's go ahead and sign. So then that way, I'll just hold on to them. I can hold on to these until
Okay.
May 14th. Had it in the rental fleet. You try to hop on that thing and go backwards and straight or forward.
Get this on film, because if we get pulled over, he's gonna pay for the ticket.
Sending our ticket to Chris and Ryan.
Got one in there right now.
They've found guys right there.
I did one of these once in the spring. Moved it back over. I was like, never again.
Anything to wrap around the handle now. You gonna have to come help me. Pull me something. Never mind, I got it.
That's my hand.
Nah, yeah, well.